Hello friends, welcome to Nandip Academy's UPSC answer writing program. Today we'll be discussing a question from Science and Technology UPSC Means 2022. In the last question that I discussed, which was on international relations, the pattern of the question is quite similar in this question as also. We have three different questions within a question. Now, because of these kinds of questions, it becomes easy for us to understand what is the locus and what is the focus of the question. Okay, so as usual, we'll start from what is the locus and focus of the question. The question reads that launched on 5th December 2021, James Webb Space Telescope has been much in news since then. What are its unique features? Now this is where your question actually starts. So what are its unique features? Which make it superior to its predecessor space telescopes? Then what are the key goals? Now this is another important part of the mission, and what potential benefit does it hold for human race? So potential benefits is another important point for us from the question. So if you look at the locus of the question, here it is the James Webb Telescope. You're not supposed to write too much about it. Though the question is about James Webb Telescope, you're not supposed to write too many things about it other than what is asked in the question. Okay. Now there are three different focuses in the question. The first focus is unique features that make it superior compared to other telescopes. The second focus is key goals of this mission, and the third focus is the potential benefits that will occur to the human race because of this telescope. Now the question is for 250 words. Okay, so you'll at least have to write 4 points each, right? So 4 points for each of these focuses will make a good answer. Okay, so let's start. Let's see what should be there in the introduction of the question. Okay. Now, first of all, you need to understand why this question came into means 2022. Right? This telescope was launched in December 2021, and it came into service in July 2022. So this is precisely the reason why we have this question in UPSC means. So this is you can start by introducing about the satellite, because it is the locus. You need to write a little bit about this. The James Webb Telescope is a large infrared telescope. It is a collaboration between NASA, European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency. And the last that it was launched on 25th of December 2021, and it entered into service in the month of July 2022. Okay, so this is because the question reads that this particular thing was in news. So when you introduce the question, I want you to write why it is in news. Okay, so this will suffice for the introduction. Now, what should be the body of the question? Now we have three clear-cut focuses in this question. The first one is unique features that make this telescope better or superior compared to other telescopes. So James Webb Telescope is the most powerful telescope. It is 100 times more sensitive than Hubble telescope. Now Hubble was the one which was launched before James Webb Telescope. Okay, so this is important. You need to know these names as well. Then it helps in collecting larger areas as compared to other telescopes, especially the Hubble telescope. Why? Because the mirror of this James Webb telescope is bigger. It is 6.5 meter in diameter, whereas for Hubble telescope it is only 2.4 meters. Okay, so it is helps in collecting data from a larger area. Then it is placed at L2. This is Lagrange point. We'll study in detail about this later, some other lectures. It is a cool place, and it increases the sensitivity of the telescope. Right, it is such a orbit. This Hubble telescope was launched in the low Earth orbit, that is some 550 kilometers. This was launched at L2. Okay. It works in the longer wavelength, that is the far infrared region, whereas the Hubble telescope works only in the infrared region. So this is better than Hubble telescope. So JSWST will enable us to see the far side of the universe, the side of the universe which is unknown to the mankind. Okay, so these are all the unique features about James Webb Space Telescope. Okay, now the second part of the body, the second focus is key goals of this mission. what goals were intended when we launched the James Webb Space Telescope. Now, the first goal is that it is going to reveal the birth of stars and planets. It is going to reveal the birth of stars and planets and look for exoplanets with potential for life in them. Okay, it will also help us explain the birth of stars and planets and also exoplanets with potential life. Then search for first galaxies that formed after Big Bang, that is 13.7 billion years ago. Then determine how galaxies evolved after Big Bang till date. And the last is observe the formation of stars from the first stages to the formation of planetary systems. Okay, so these were all the key goals that were set for the mission. Now, the third important focus in the question is what are the benefits that would what benefits the mankind would get from this James Webb telescope. Now, the first benefit that is important is that it will answer the question as on the origins of Earth. Mankind has been having this question for many years. Now, this telescope can help us answer this question on the origin of Earth. It will help in studying the black holes. Now, UPSC is interested in black holes. We have had many questions on black holes. Okay, so James Webb telescope is going to help us understand black holes in a better way. Then it offers an opportunity to understand the formation of galaxies. And the last is it will provide valuable data regarding the temperature, speed and chemical compositions of black holes. Okay, so these are all the benefits that would come to human race because of the James Webb Space Telescope. Now, after these three focuses, the last part is obviously the conclusion. Again, no need to tell you that the conclusion should be futuristic. Considering this question, it should be more about what this telescope can achieve for mankind. Okay, so I can think of 2 points here, that JWST is expected to reveal new and unexpected discoveries about exoplanets, about black holes, galaxies, stars, planets and so on and so forth, and help humanity understand the origins of universe and our place in it. And the second is it is expected that it will provide broad range of investigations in the fields of astronomy and cosmology. This is brief. Okay, now I'm looking at a bigger picture to conclude. Okay, so this way this is I think a straightforward question which helps you understand the locus and focus of the question. But also remember that this question is particularly from the current affairs. Science and tech questions are most probably from current affairs. Even if you go to the previous years, say 2021, 2020, you'll realize that all the questions were from current affairs. And obviously we'll be covering all those questions, and I'm going to give you and make you understand how important current affairs will be for UPSC mains when it comes to science and technology. So thank you and have a nice day.